Hey yo, it's Hip Hop DJ Eternal 88. What's going on, y'all? Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe, and hit the subscribe so when I drop a video, you get notified. All right, we got hella shit to run through in one video, so we gonna get on it quick. Wack100 responds to Pooh Shiesty lawyer. We got Dame Dash losing his mind. We got Camron and Jim Jones saying that they'll no longer mess with people that they did in the past. It's a lot going on. But first, Meek Mill posted a very strange post of the singer David that's caught up with that shit with the Celeste girl that was found in his trunk and all that. He posted a picture from TMZ saying he transferred Texas homes to his mother's name from TMZ, right? TMZ, posted that, saying that David transferred his homes into his mother's names. Meek Mill gonna say, I need his promo for my album rollout. Who do I call? Question mark. Bro, that's crazy to say. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people calling him out for it too. Like, you better be careful what you ask for. You need promo like that. You better be careful what you ask for, man. Tell you that much. Sometimes you gotta watch what the fuck you say. I fuck with Meek Mill heavy. I'm a Meek Mill fan, been for a long time. One of my favorite rappers, to be honest, but he tripping with that post. Let me know what y'all think about that. Then, 6 years ago today, NBA Youngboy dropped AI Youngboy 2. It sold over 110,000 copies the first week, and it's now 2 times platinum. A lot of people think that this is Youngboy's best album, including my son. My son's 18. He's grew up in that era. He thinks that's like one of the best albums. A lot of people think that. Shout out to Youngboy, man. He's got so many classic albums. My favorite albums of his are Sincerely Kentrell and Colors. But that's just me personally, you know what I mean? But AI Youngboy 2 is definitely a classic. Then we got Nas and Ransom both dropping albums separately with DJ Premier fully producing the albums. So Ransom from Jersey, Nas, Queens, both got a DJ Premier produced album on the way, y'all. That's going to be fucking crazy. Both them albums is going to be crazy. They're both ill lyricists. Shout out to Jersey, Queens. Shout out to Nas, Ransom, DJ Premier. Can't wait to hear what that shit sounds like. Then Floyd Mayweather tried to steal No Cap's girlfriend, and she denies him on camera and says, I got a man. Shout out to her for keeping it official. I guess she's a streamer. She's dating No Cap. Floyd Mayweather had his bodyguard come up, or whatever the fuck, security come up and ask her for her number if she wants to hang out with Floyd, and she dubbed him and says she got a man. So salute to her for being official. You don't see that a lot. A lot of girls would be clout chasing. She ain't do that. She held it down. So No Cap got him a good one. Shout out to them. Then we got mugshot of Queso Cody. Y'all see it on the screen. ATK Scotty. Without those dreads, man, these dudes be looking kind of crazy. YNW Bortland just had to cut his dreads. It looked kind of similar. You know what I mean? Like, they look completely different. And this is how the system tries to break down these guys before they go to jail. That's how the system works. They try to break you down. You know what I mean? Kill your spirit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's just good to stay out of trouble, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Then Joe Budden doubles down. Calls Drake a bitch. Again, y'all. Called Drake a bitch again. That's fucking crazy. But anyway, you know he's enjoying himself. Because if y'all don't know, Joe Budden used to diss Drake even in music back in the day before he really started his podcast and shit. He has some classic battle records going at Drake. If y'all don't know about him, go check them out. Making of a Murderer was one of them. I can't think of the other one, but they're definitely bangers. Go check them out. Then we got Wack100 responding to... I just posted a video yesterday. If y'all didn't watch it, go check it out. A video of Pooh Shiesty's lawyer responding to Wack100 allegations on Pooh Shiesty saying he's got paperwork on him. Well, Pooh Shiesty's lawyer gonna say what he used as a defense with fighting the case. And mind you, Pooh Shiesty is in a case for shooting at somebody in a botched robbery where they tried to rob him or some shit like that, and he had shot him or some shit. You know what I mean? Some shit happened. I don't really know the whole story, but either way, he ain't in a case where it's like he could tell on his friend to get out of trouble or something. You know what I mean? It ain't no shit like that. And Wack100 is saying this is the reason that he thinks Pooh Shiesty's a snitch. Tell me if you don't think this sounds just stupid and crazy, y'all. Let's get it.
I just heard this clown. Oh, I take it back. I can't call him that. I had to put the shiesty on. I think it fit the occasion. Say that they never cooperated with the government. They never cooperated with the government. The victims say we ain't had no guns, but Pooh and you proved they did have guns. And because of the information you gave on them to prove they had guns is the reason Pooh didn't get 10 years and got under 5. And you say you didn't cooperate and you calling me a moron. We gonna run that back one more time. This shit gets better and better every time.
Not only does Wack sound dumb, and I'll be honest, sometimes I salute what Wack does, but right now he just looks dumb. He's got a fake shiesty on. That ain't even what shiesties are. That's a ski mask. That's not a shiesty. Repeat, that's not a shiesty. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a ski mask, bro. That's a completely different thing. You know what I mean? It doesn't fit the occasion because you didn't even wear the right thing. Like, you look crazy. He looks weird. You know what I'm saying? And then to say that their defense was him snitching. Nah, everybody has a defense when they fight a case. What are you talking about, bro? Just because he like proved that that dude had a gun too don't mean he's snitching. He's fighting his case. What the fuck is Wack talking about, y'all? And if y'all don't believe me, go check out my last video, please, because that shit is weird. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Then, speaking of weird, is Dame Dash losing his fucking mind, y'all? He did an interview, and in the interview, he says this first. I'm about to play y'all what he says first. Then he switches his tune in the interview and says something completely opposite. So basically, he says Rockefeller should get back together and go tour. A couple minutes later, he says he fucking hates touring. It's just weird as hell, but seriously, though, check this out, y'all. Let's get it.
Hopefully you guys can work it out. I'd like to see everybody. I know Jim and Cam has some problems also, so you know, hopefully all you guys
listen. If we real gangsters, we put all the personal feelings to the side, hit the road, and go get that money. We ain't gotta like each other. We men. We just you gotta get the money. Why did we work so hard in our past to have to start from scratch? That's just stupid. State Property, Dipset, MOP, Kanye, Jay-Z. I'd be down for that.
A few minutes later.
Everyone does. That's why they outside. When you see people touring all over and they just did, you know, it's like, yo, that shit looks tight. Yo, touring sucks. I don't care what nobody say, especially you been doing that shit forever. That shit gets boring. You know, I hated that shit after Hard Knock Life. I was like, I ain't going back on no tours. You know, you're on a tour bus every day, packing, mall, hotel, wait all day in the show. Herpes is everywhere, so you can't touch no girls. And then you go and pack and leave again for like 30 days. That shit is hell. Whoever's touring is because they got to. They working off a debt.
So it just kind of makes me wonder. I'm just playing that because it just kind of makes you wonder, like, is this fucking dude losing his mind? How you going to say Rockefeller should get together and tour? Then a minute later, you say how much you hate touring and how miserable people are touring and shit. Like, is like low key, I wonder if Dame Dash is like got some like shit going on up there, you know? Because one minute he'll be saying they need to get back together, then he'll diss Jay-Z and blame everything that happened in Rockefeller on Jay-Z. Like, bro, what do you... Like, it just seems strange to me. You know what I'm saying? Now, one more thing, two more things, actually, before we get out of here, y'all. So, Jim Jones was asked by Mano. They have a podcast. Jim Jones, Mano, Dave East, and Fabulous have a podcast called Let's Rap About It. Great podcast, mind you. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a dope podcast. But Mano asked Jim Jones about Max B, and this is how he responded, y'all. Let's get it.
You've had past differences with people. Some people you was able to get past that. right? Max B coming home. Where we at with that? Are you able to get past that?
No. Now we could pass now. We could get past that now. You want to get past it? Or you want to dive more into it? Or you want me to tweak
I want you to pass it at some point.
You want me to crash out?
I definitely don't want you to crash out because I don't want to crash out. Now, what I want for myself, I want for my brother.
I appreciate it.
You see what I'm saying? Because there's too much money out here, there's too much life out here, and I like to do the things that I like to do. Ain't nothing feel better than living right now.
You're right.
Being alive and getting money and fucking waking up.
No better feeling. There's no better feeling ever in the world.
So that's how he feels. And even after that, he got kind of disrespectful with Mano. But I think people in the internet are making a bigger deal out of than it really is. I don't think he was really disrespecting him. I think that's just how men with confidence and shit talk to each other. I don't think it really was anything too crazy. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's just how they kind of like speak to each other. And it's not that serious. You know what I mean? It's not always a big fucking deal. But then basically on the same topic, Camron gets asked about Jim Jones. And this is how he responds. Let's get it.
Harlem, I know you mentioned earlier you and Jim's relationship not being the same. That's not, like, we're never going to get to see that sit down convo, reunion, like anything at all.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, I just think that we're in two different spaces in life, and that don't mean I don't wish him well, and I don't mean Jewels and everybody that was part of what we did. I think it's a great movement, but sometimes things just come to an end. So I would never say never, but it doesn't look like it's in the near future. But I do wish them brothers well.
So Cam is on a little bit more of a big platform, the Breakfast Club. But even still, like, damn, what did Jim do, bro? Like, I don't, like, but then again, you got to look at Jim and be like, all right, you forgave Mano, you and Fab made up, you and French Montana made up. Why you can't make up with Max B? Like, nobody died or anything, and Mano made that point. You know what I'm saying? But Camron, y'all got money together, you and Jim Jones. Jim Jones and Jewels helped put your career where it was. Before them, Camron really wasn't that big of an artist. To be honest, he wasn't. He put out 2 albums, Confessions of Fire and 357, and neither of them albums took him to the level that Come Home With Me and Diplomatic Immunity took him to when he was with Dipset, the Diplomats. So what did Jim do that was so terrible that you can't be cool with him again? That's just strange. And I think it's strange that Jim Jones can't be cool with Max B again. But I will say Max B did disrespect his woman. So that's where, you know, with the touch of the knot shit in Miami and all that kind of shit, that's where you're like, all right, maybe he did take it too far. And to be honest, I think Camron dissed Jim Jones a little bit too much. If it's anybody saying they don't want to sit down with him, it should be Jim Jones saying he don't want to sit down with Cam, not Cam saying he don't want to sit with Jim. That's just how I feel. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Would y'all like to see another Dipset reunion? The last one wasn't that great. Joel's teeth was falling out and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Follow me on IG. And we out.